Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Soul is ready.
I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. DeMille.
I'm ready to dominate.
Are you ready for a war?
Ready to party.
Be ready.
I was born ready.
No! I said, are you ready?
I'm ready for this my whole life.
I'm ready.
Get ready. I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Oh, I'm ready.
I was born ready, bitch.
I am so ready.
Welcome to New Dimension Comics presents Ready, Set, Geek. We are here in New Dimension Comics Century 3 Mall in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, where the three rivers run red with the blood of our vanquished foes. Is that too much? Are you getting too much? Gentlemen, this is the pitch-off, and your time starts now. Each contestant has a sealed envelope with a card in it. On that card is an actor, an object, or a location, and the name of a fake film. They will have 2 minutes to come up with the best movie pitch for my enjoyment and my enjoyment alone. Let's meet our contestants. Starting us off is Tim McGrath. Tim is the owner of a flat bar skate shop in Carnegie, PA. He's the master of the triple flip 780 ollie jump past a giant tank of sharks. It was both rad and dope and a little gnarly. Sometimes I forget how cool I am. Hey, welcome to the game, Tim.
Thanks, Chris. You look like the Kingpin.
Oh, I do. Wait, that was a big fat white guy. Can I be like the Marco Clark Duncan version? In the center square position is JC Eves. JC is a brilliant chef with a local burger chain. When JC's milkshakes aren't bringing all the boys to the yard, he can be found at least 500 feet from any school or public park. Welcome to the show, JC.
There aren't any parks around here, are there?
Just lots of schools. Finally, we welcome Justin Kurse. Justin is an incredible musician who can play the entire Chumbawamba album on a xylophone. He accepts tips for the vodka drink and a cider drink, but mostly money. Kurse can often be found slapping the bass, and is also an accomplished bass guitarist. Hey, welcome to the show, Justin.
What's that?
And since I'm dressed like a giant pumpkin and like a basic white Starbucks coffee order, I must be your host and their judge, Chris Lemke. And gentlemen, that's 2 minutes. Let's hear about some films. Tim, what was on your card?
My actor is Tina Fey. The location is Legoland, and the film title is The Thundering Herd.
Oof. JC,
My actor's Billy Crystal. The location, an Eastern European hotel.
we've all been there.
Sometimes twice. And the film title is, look at this photograph.
When I do, it makes me laugh.
Somehow still better than Nickelback.
Curse, what do you got?
I got Morgan Freeman, location's Muscle Beach, and the title is Leprechaun 7, The Shortening.
Yikes.
Shortening,
Who writes this crap?
yeah.
All right, Tim, I want to hear your best movie pitch.
All right, so The Thundering Herd is the sequel to the Lego movie. Tina Fey is the lead actress. She plays a woman named Jane who has inherited a farm of sheep from her ex-cowboy grandfather, played by Bruce Willis. So Bruce got a lot of money from his time on the corral. You know, he was doing, bull riding and cattle herding, all those things. He decided to go and retire and fulfill his dream of being a sheep farmer. Well, he had a bad deal in New Orleans from an old prospector, and he got a really wild herd of sheep called the Thundering Herd. And they are all scattered throughout Legoland, and Tina has to get them there before she can make, her grandfather's dream come true, because they're scattered everywhere. He's retired; he can't do it. The sheep are played by, Danny McBride, Seth Rogen,
As they would be.
That whole crew.
Like weird sexual undertones under
Weird,
all of the sheep.
It's very bizarre.
There's chemistry there.
There's a lot of chemistry
And those
between
sheep.
the sheep and each other, and also the sheep and young Jane. And Bruce is obviously in the movie still. His name is Bruce in the movie.
Oh,
well.
that.
Wild Bruce, if
Okay.
you will.
Wild Bruce.
Yeah. So she has to get all the sheep back to the farm so he can.
I would watch a 2.5-hour movie of Bruce Willis just riding a bull.
Yeah, he's going to be a lot like the cowboy Lego version of John McClane.
Oh,
So-
okay. Yippee-ki-yay, mother sheepers.
Explosions. They have to fill the sheep farm because there is a big corporation that's trying to take over, buy up all the land, and nobody has any businesses. They got to keep the sheep farm to keep the town in business.
Corporations. All right, JC, let's hear your movie.
All right, to recap, Billy Crystal in an Eastern European hotel. Look at this photograph. So Billy Crystal is getting together with his thundering brother-in-law, again played by John Lovitz, and his friends in the gang.
Is John Lovitz available for this film?
I'm fairly certain he's
Is
not
he free?
doing much.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure he wasn't doing anything.
He's going through an old box in his house, some of his buddy Curly's possessions. He finds an old photograph. Some subtle clues in there, maybe a map. They're reuniting at an Eastern European hotel before they set off to find the treasure as depicted in said photograph. This is where we find out that Look at This Photograph is the main title, City Slickers 3.
Prague. The whole
Prague.
thing's just set in Prague.
Turns out it was, Curly from City Slickers 2. His great-grandfather or some such was, an Eastern European rancher. So, now
As
they're
you
going
do.
through. With
Is this a
John Lo-
relation with the rancher? Is there like a tie-in here?
Yeah, it could
There's a
be.
lot of
It's-
ranching
it could
going
be.
on.
It's going to depend.
It could be.
Does your film have sheep as well? Because I was very interested in anything that has sheep.
It's Eastern European sheep, which is a lot like Scottish sheep.
Oh,
so
okay.
there might be some deleted scenes.
I understand that very
But,
well.
The old gang gets together, rides across the steppes of Eastern Europe.
For Curly's lost
Great
Eastern
grandfather's
European
gold
Nazi gold. Okay.
in City Slickers 3. Look at this photograph.
Look at this photograph. All right, Curse, let's hear your movie. Morgan Freeman at Muscle Beach and Leprechaun 7.
Yeah.
Colon,
The shortened.
the shortening.
So basically, Freeman's got to lull the leprechaun to sleep by reading the phone book before he can go and slice all the Achilles tendons of the bodybuilders who are going to be played by like 80s WWF stars. And I think that
He's
sells
gonna
itself.
slice the
I mean,
Achilles.
come on.
Sounds terrifying.
I know. I mean, it's Leprechaun 7.
Leprechaun 7,
We're
the
going
shortening.
back- we're
If
going
you don't
back
have
to
an
the
Achilles
horror.
tendon, you will absolutely be shortened.
We're going back to the.
Here
the
I was
horror
thinking
aspect.
it was going to actually be about Crisco, but different kind of shortening.
Well, that's your movie with the sheep.
Are there any 80s WWF superstars alive still?
Flair.
True.
Barely.
Barely. He's hanging on.
Barely, he's hanging on.
Clearly
Wheeling and
alive.
dealing.
And Jake the Snake Roberts, for reasons we have no idea of how he's alive.
not actually lifting at Muscle Beach
No.
anymore. He's just doing DDP yoga.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Which is way
It's
different
a-
than...
it's
Which
a
is what
corporate
saved his life.
tie-in.
Which is what saved his life.
It is,
Incidentally, yeah.
absolutely. Get clean and then downward dog.
Or
You
guy
know.
crying.
It's a horror movie and a feel-good story.
Nothing scarier than doing yoga while a leprechaun slices your Achilles.
Plus, you got Morgan Freeman reading the phone book, which is what everybody wants.
That's all I've ever wanted. It's Morgan Freeman starting with Andy Aardvark.
Yeah.
All right, these are 3 terrible, terrible movies. But the one that I see having the most promise, that I feel like I could take my kid and my creepy Uncle Morty to, would be The Thundering Herd with Tina Fey at Legoland and just a whole lot of sheep.
This is a license to print
So
money right
much
here.
sheep.
Sheep merchandise.
I mean, and really, you can have that
Lego
go
sheep
both ways.
merchandise. Yeah, absolutely.
Much like the sheep themselves. All right, we're going to be right back. Tim's going to have control of the board, and we're going to get into some creative control.